I know what you did last summer, twisty ending explained. Who's the new fisherman? Who lives, who dies, and how we got here? Freddie Prinze Jr. in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Freddie Prinze Jr. as Ray Bronson in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Credit: Brooke Rushton, Sony Pictures Entertainment. This article contains spoilers about I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Know What You Did Last Summer is the sort of nostalgia vibe audiences have been craving lately. A bloody love letter to slashers with a very 2025 understanding of the effects of trauma. It's a tribute to the generation who wore out their VHS copies of the original 90s hit. But it's the new movie's twist-filled ending that has fans screaming in delight. Do Revenge Helmer Jennifer Caton Robinson directs the sequel, which features a new Gen Z cast alongside two original survivors. Jennifer Love Hewitt as Julie James and Freddie Prinze Jr. as Ray Bronson. But don't expect a simple retread. The film, a follow-up to 1998's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, builds toward a reveal that flips the franchise on its hook-wielding head. And yes, the Fisherman is still very much looking for vengeance once again. Let's break down that wild ending. Sarah Pidgeon, Madeline Klein, and Chase Sway wonders in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Brooke Rushton, Columbia Pictures. After Grant Spencer and his son Teddy are slain and hung up on the marina like the day's fresh catch, Ray tells Ava, Danica, and Stevie to take a boat and leave Southport as quickly as they can. But once they're out to sea, Stevie reveals herself to be the killer. In a crazed monologue, she explains that she has harbored a grudge against the group of friends for years, ever since they abandoned her when her dad left town. Fortunately, she found support in Ray, who stepped up to become something of a surrogate father, in addition to being her boss at the local bar. After a stint in rehab, she got sober and joined a church, where she met a man and fell in love. When she reconnects with her estranged friends at the beginning of the movie, they convince her to take a fateful drive to Reaper's Curve to watch the 4th of July fireworks. And that's when they accidentally run a car off the road and over the cliff. When Stevie later learns that the now-deceased driver was the man she had fallen for at church, she decides to don the fisherman's slicker and teach her so-called friends a lesson. While Stevie confesses her sordid scheme, Ava manages to call Ray for help. He jumps in his boat and races toward their location. Sarah Pidgeon as Stevie in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Brooke Rushton, Columbia Pictures. After a struggle, Stevie finally knocks Danica overboard and goes after Ava. But just then, Ray shows up to be the hero again. Pointing a gun at Stevie, he asks her why she resorted to murder instead of just asking for his help. When it becomes clear she's well beyond saving, Ray reluctantly shoots her, presumably dead.